Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most emotionally charged episodes of Days of Our Lives set to air on Monday, June 2nd. Brace yourselves, because Salem is about to witness a whirlwind of miracles and heartbreaks. The return of Bo Brady from his deep slumber and the devastating farewell to John Black will leave everyone on the edge of their seats. Let's break it down, moment by moment. Let's begin by immersing ourselves in Bo Brady's extraordinary and almost mystical journey back to life. Bo has been teetering on the edge of death for so long, his loved ones left in limbo, clinging to every glimmer of hope. Now, with the powerful Versavix injection finally administered, they're holding their breath, wondering if this is truly the moment of his return. Hope Brady, her eyes full of desperate hope, has refused to give up on the man she loves so fiercely. Sean Brady, Bo's son and steady protector, stands by, silently praying that his father will find the strength to come back. And Sierra Brady Weston, with tears in her eyes, longs to see her father's smile again, to feel his embrace one more time. Their collective hope is almost palpable, swirling in the air around Bo's motionless body. But this isn't just a medical miracle in the making. It's a moment touched by something far beyond this world. Just when it seems Bo might slip away forever, a figure from his past appears. Zach Brady, Bo's son who died years ago, but whose spirit has never truly left the hearts of those who loved him. In a stunning twist of fate, Zach becomes the bridge between life and death. He appears to Bo as a vision bathed in ethereal light, his presence a comfort and a call to return. Zach's appearance is a beautiful, poignant reminder that even in death, the bonds of family remain unbreakable. His soft words of encouragement, his unwavering gaze, they become the final push Bo needs to claw his way back to the living. This scene is steeped in spiritual resonance and aching nostalgia. It's a moment where the past and present collide, where the living and the dead share a brief but profound connection. As Zach fades away, his love and presence linger in the room like a warm embrace, and Bo's eyelids begin to flutter open. It's as if the weight of every prayer, every tear, has finally been answered. The surge of relief that rushes through the room is overwhelming. Hope gasps in disbelief, her hand flying to her mouth as she realizes that the man she thought she'd lost is blinking back into consciousness. Sean's face breaks into a smile of pure gratitude, his shoulders sagging as the tension that's held him hostage for so long begins to melt away. Sierra can't hold back her tears, sobbing with joy as she reaches out to touch her father's hand, needing to feel that he's real, that he's truly back. The reunion is nothing short of miraculous. It's a scene that speaks to the enduring power of love and the resilience of the human spirit. For the Brady family, this moment isn't just about survival. It's about the rebirth of hope, the validation that miracles do happen, even when all seems lost. And as Bo's eyes fully open and meet those of his family, Salem itself seems to take a collective breath, ready to celebrate this hard-won miracle. As Bo's family clings to the wonder of his recovery, a heavy shadow looms over another family in Salem. While the Bradys are finally allowed a glimmer of hope, Marlena Evans is faced with the gut-wrenching reality that she is about to lose the love of her life. John Black, who had once seemed so strong and full of vitality, now lies weak and vulnerable, his breaths ragged and fleeting. At first, it seemed like John would overcome this challenge, as he had countless others. His loved ones held out hope, whispering prayers and refusing to believe that this was the end. But fate has a cruel way of turning joy into heartbreak, and on Monday's episode, that reality will come crashing down. John's health will begin to deteriorate rapidly, a devastating turn that no one is prepared for. These two storylines, Bo's miraculous reawakening and John's heartbreaking decline, are woven together like two sides of the same coin. They are a powerful reminder of life's bitter contradictions. Just as one family experiences the euphoria of reunion, another is forced to confront the searing pain of final separation. It's a testament to the show's masterful storytelling. No victory comes without a price, no joy without a measure of grief. The contrast is both beautiful and agonizing. While Hope, Sean, and Sierra weep tears of relief and happiness, Marlena's tears are born of sorrow and helplessness. Salem becomes a town divided by fate. One family welcoming back a long-lost hero, another bracing for the final moments of a beloved soul. In the quiet of John's hospital room, the air feels heavy with memories and unspoken words. Marlena sits by his side, her hand wrapped around his as though her touch alone might anchor him to this world. Every breath he takes is a battle, and every flicker of his eyelids is a heartbreak. She leans in close, her voice barely a whisper as she speaks words meant only for him. She tells him how much she loves him, how much he means to her, weaving a tapestry of memories that only they share. Her voice is thick with emotion, each syllable a testament to decades of devotion and sacrifice. The camera will capture every flicker of emotion across her face, the tears that slip down her cheeks, the quiver of her lips as she struggles to stay strong for him. These are the moments that will haunt fans long after the credits roll. The last tender touches, the final, fragile words of love. John's breathing becomes shallow, each breath a struggle that echoes in the room's silence. Marlena's heart breaks again and again as she watches him fade, but she refuses to let go. Her love is steadfast, even in the face of the inevitable. She won't let him leave this world without feeling every ounce of her devotion, every piece of her soul that she's poured into this life they built together. For viewers who have watched John and Marlena's love story unfold over the years, this is an almost unbearable goodbye. Their romance has survived countless obstacles, secrets, betrayals, the chaos of Salem's endless storms, and now it's reduced to these final, fleeting moments. Yet even in this heartbreak, there is beauty. The beauty of a love that endures to the very last breath. Marlena's final farewell is more than just a goodbye. It's a promise that she will carry John's memory in her heart forever. It's a reminder to all of us that real love is eternal, even when the world insists on tearing it away. As the town absorbs the devastating news about John Black, the heartbreak reaches far beyond just Marlena. Steve Johnson and Kayla Johnson, two of John's closest friends and allies, find themselves pulled into a storm of bittersweet memories. In the quiet moments of their own grief, they reflect on the journey they've shared with John, a journey defined by loyalty, friendship, and the kind of unwavering trust that only true comrades can understand. They remember the laughter, the impromptu bar nights, the countless times John's quick wit cut through the heaviest of silences. They recall the battles they fought together, not just against Salem's endless parade of villains, but in defense of the families and friendships that kept them strong. In these memories, John's presence is still so vivid that it's hard to accept that he's already slipping away. The flashbacks in this Monday episode aren't just there to fill time. They're essential to understanding just how deeply John touched the lives around him. They transport Steve and Kayla back to the days when John was more than just a friend. He was the steady rock that helped them through their own storms. Steve will remember the times John had his back when no one else would, and Kayla will think of how John always seemed to know exactly what to say to calm her fears. But as they reminisce, the weight of what they're losing becomes even heavier. It's a painful process. These memories that were once a source of comfort now cut deep, a reminder of how empty the world will feel without John's presence. Yet it's a process they have to endure. It's the only way to truly honor what John meant to them and to Salem. In these raw, emotional scenes, Steve and Kayla become the voice of every fan who has watched John Black be the glue of this show for decades. Their reflections are our reflections, their tears echo our own. And as they struggle to make sense of this loss, we're reminded of how rare and precious those friendships are, and how devastating it is when they come to an end. As the realization of John's death begins to spread, Salem itself seems to shudder under the weight of the loss. John Black wasn't just a beloved husband or a loyal friend. He was the moral center of the community, the quiet strength that so many leaned on. Without him, the town feels unmoored, as if some invisible anchor has been ripped away. In the days and weeks ahead, the fallout from his death will ripple through every corner of Salem. Old friends will return, drawn back to the town that always feels like home, no matter how far they've wandered. They'll come to pay their respects, but also to wrestle with the regrets and unspoken words that always surface in moments of finality. For Marlena, the world has lost its color. Every corner of her home holds a memory. Every whispered word from a friend is a reminder that John is gone. For Hope and the Brady family, John's absence will be a wound that refuses to heal, especially as they stand by Bo's bedside, clinging to a miracle even as they lose another. The funeral, already slated for the end of the month, will be more than a farewell. It will be a reckoning. Secrets will resurface, old wounds will be torn open, and the lines between grief and resentment will blur. For a town that has seen it all, this loss feels different. It's not just the end of a life, it's the end of an era. Let's pause here to reflect on the emotional weight of these stories. Days of Our Lives has always excelled at weaving together personal triumphs and devastating losses, but this episode takes it to a new level. For Bo, his awakening isn't just a physical miracle, it's a spiritual rebirth. Zach's visit is a powerful metaphor for the enduring bonds of family, even beyond the grave. It suggests that love is the ultimate healer, and that sometimes it takes more than medicine to bring someone back to life. For John, his death is a tragedy, but it's also a testament to his strength and the love he shared with Marlena and his family. It's a reminder that every moment counts, and that goodbyes are never truly final in the hearts of those who loved us. Of course, this is just the beginning of what promises to be a dramatic summer in Salem. With Bo back in the land of the living, what challenges will he face as he tries to rebuild his life? Will his return create new conflicts within the Brady family? And what of John's passing? How will Salem honor his legacy? Will old secrets come to light in the wake of his death, or will his memory serve as a unifying force for those he left behind? These questions are the fuel for future episodes, and Days of Our Lives is masterful at keeping viewers hooked with every new twist and turn. So, what do you think, viewers? How will Bo's miraculous return shape the future of Salem? And how will Marlena and the rest of John's family find the strength to go on without him? Drop your theories and reactions in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what you think about these earth-shattering developments. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss the latest updates, emotional spoilers, and in-depth breakdowns from Days of Our Lives. Stay tuned, because Salem is about to be rocked to its core, and we'll be here to guide you through every shocking moment. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep the faith, and remember, in Salem, nothing is ever truly over.